Hello, different type of video today. I was originally going to come on here and just do a PS1 update collection video, but turns out I did a PS1 collection video about a year ago, and I doubt there's that much change in it because I don't pick up too many PS1 games. So I thought instead of just doing one system, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put together all my little systems I've got like small collections for, and show them off as a little update, because they might as well just be YouTube shorts if I showed them off, and I don't really do the short thing. I don't know why. I'm a short person, but don't do short videos. That sounded cheesy. But anyway, yeah, I thought I'd start with my Neo Geo Pocket colour collection, simply only because this is always sitting in the background of my videos. So yeah, it sits on this tiny little stand that I keep it on. So yeah, there's the system. I do actually have the box for it, which I don't know where I put that now. But yeah, it has the weird white lines down it because I changed the screen on it, so it's now fully backlit and it works really well actually. But I need to get a different like kind of outer bezel bit for it to hide those bits, because the screen is slightly smaller than it was originally, but it works really well. I don't think it's got any batteries in it at the moment, so, or a game in it. I would have turned it on to show you what it looks like, because it looks quite cool. Actually, I'll do that afterwards if I've got one. Alright, so let's move that over to the side. Right, so the few games that I have for it, because this system isn't cheap to collect for, as everyone knows. Up first we have Card Fighters Clash. It's the SNK one, isn't it? Like SNK edition. Is it a Capcom edition as well of it? So yeah, these are all complete, the ones I've got. So all the bits are falling out. I'll pick that up in a minute. Alright, so I can probably just stand them like this. I don't know how well my camera will last with this. Up next is King of the Fighters R2. So, yeah. I'm not going to say much about these games. That is actually good fun though. I'm no good at card fighters though. Up next is Metal Slug First Mission, which is a great little Metal Slug game, but unless you mod the screen, this thing is next to impossible to play. You can't see a thing on it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Up next we have Pac-Man, which you're supposed to get a little red ring thing that you put over the little joystick on this to make it easier to play, which I never thought I had, then realised I did have it. It was just stuck on the system the entire time, which made trying to play things like King of the Fighters hard until I realised it was on there. I have to put these off to the side. I was thinking this would fit if I did this, but no, they bang against the camera. Up next is Puzzle Bobble Mini. It's actually probably the one I've put the most amount of time in on the Neo Geo Pocket Color. I just find this really addictive. And the final two, as you can see, this is why I was going to go through and do all these little collections together. I can't even tell you what this is called. Yeah, it's one of those kind of slot machine, pachinko-y kind of games. So yeah, I've got two of them. And you know what? They're a bit naff. But they were cheap, and the girlfriend put them in mystery boxes and things for me before. So there's the other one. I have no idea what these are. But yeah, because even the back, they are just like slot machines and things. But they're really crap. Alright, let's put something in there, shall we? So you can see it. Let's do Metal Slug and hope there's some battery in this. Right. Did that only press the right button? Yeah, it does. Yeah, so yeah, it's much more playable now. You can actually see what's going on, so I can't actually see what's going on trying to press buttons through this screen, but I just keep mashing A till it works. I can't see a thing. It's such a tiny little screen I'm trying to use this on. So yeah, definitely way more playable. Not for me at the moment, because I cannot even see the screen. But yeah. Turn off, damn it. So yeah, just need to sort out that little bezel-y bit on the front to hide those white lines. Right, I'm going to stop this and I'm going to get the next system. Up next is definitely two of the the smallest collections I have. I don't even think they can be considered collections. It's a couple of titles. So I will start with these because these are boxed up. This system we're going to go for is the Atari Jaguar. So yeah, I have a boxed copy of Bubsy on the Jaguar. I think they're going to stand, are they, if I put them there? And Evolution Dino Dudes. That's the two boxed ones. But I do have two loose cartridges. I have Kasumi Ninja, which is one of the worst games I've ever completed. It's just dreadful. And the one that came with a lot of the systems, which is Cybermorph. So yeah, absolutely thrilling collection there. It's bad when Bubsy's probably the best game. That's saying something about that system. I do actually have the Jaguar boxed, but it is up high at the moment. I couldn't be bothered to drag it down. So, oh crap, banging into my phone. Next one is literally something that has two titles. Up next is the Wonderswan. So, yeah. If I can even remember what these games are, I don't know. Basically, I bought some games to test this system. That was it. I haven't actually bought anything that's very playable in English. First up we have is Gundam Generation Gather Beat. So, yeah, I've tried to play these and no, I didn't have a clue what was going on. My Japanese ain't that great. And this next one is Hunter x Hunter. Again, I have no idea what this is. So, but yeah, they were just very cheap. Actually, no, one of them was really cheap that I tested it with, and the other one, I think Chrissy put in a mystery box for me. So God knows what that is. But yeah, that's those two systems. I will be back in a minute with another one. Up next is a system which I have more games for than I thought I did, but it's still what I would consider a pretty small collection, so we'll chuck this in there as well. So, we'll go with the Nintendo Switch, shall we? So we'll start off with Animal Crossing. I wonder how I'm going to get these to stand here. Will they stand against that on their own? Oh, I'm going to lose them down the back of this thing, I know I am. Up next is Cave Story Plus. Yeah, this was weird. It's an American only release, but I bumped into it locally, well, years ago when I first got the Switch. I think it was the second Switch game I ever got. But yeah, fun little 2D platformer game. Up next, it's a super rare release. We have the Dark Side Detective. Yeah, it's like a kind of adventure-y, point-and-clicky kind of detective game. Then we have one that I haven't actually played. No idea what it's about. It looks weird. Which is Darkwood. Yeah, I guess it's some kind of horror game. I haven't played much of the Switch games, to be honest with you. I have played this one though. This was good fun. It's Evoland. Basically, it starts off like a Game Boy RPG, and slowly but surely, as the game evolves, it goes through like generations. Like it goes from 8-bit to 16-bit to 32-bit. It's quite interesting. This next one's still sealed because I've played this on the Xbox One already, which is The Gardens Between. It's a little like 2.5D puzzle game where you mess around with time. It's actually quite fun. I think this is the only physical version of it is on the Switch, and again, it was a super rare game. Another one that's sealed, but I have the PS4 version of this, so I intend on playing that one, to be honest with you. Which is a Giga Wrecker. It's a like Metroidvania game, isn't it? Where you mess around with like magnetism and things, I think. It's done by the same people who made Pokemon. All these seem sealed, these Switch ones. This is I'm pretty sure this is a multiplayer game, but it's Jumanji. Yeah, this turned up in a limited run blind box at one point. It's not something I'm really fussed about playing, to be honest with you. Up next is a game that I haven't put that much time into, and people are going to hate the fact that I haven't, which is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. My reasoning for that is simply I watched my girlfriend play about 200 hours of this, so when I went to play it, it just felt like I was playing it again. So even though I hadn't played it, I just watched that much of it. This is one I do want to start, but it's a bit weird. It's Little Inferno. Yeah, it's like a fireplace and you keep chucking stuff into it, and it just, everything you chuck in, it makes weird combinations and things explode and stuff. It's just really bizarre looking. I don't know how I'm going to get all these to fit on here. Up next is one that I do need to finish off, but I was really enjoying it. I did start streaming this actually, which was Luigi's Mansion 3. Yeah, it's just more Luigi's Mansion, but it's really good fun, to be honest with you. It's worth playing. Alright. Yeah, I definitely have more Switch games than I thought. Up next is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. There's something loose in there, which I'm not sure what that is. I imagine, oh, it's one of Chrissy's games. It's Cadence of Hyrule sitting in there as well. So yeah, everyone knows what Mario Kart 8 is. Don't really play much Mario Kart, to be honest with you. I think the last time I used it was for Koopa's World's YouTube star in a Mario Kart thing, when I submitted in my time. This is one I got off somebody from work. The case is a little battered on it, but it's supposed to be awful, which is Nickelodeon Kart Racers. So I haven't tried it yet. I do actually want to play it on the not 360, Xbox One or PS4 to get trophies or achievements though. Up next, I'm pretty sure, actually I don't know if this is a rhythm game or not. I don't know what it is. It looks like an RPG. Is it RPG and rhythm? I don't know. It's Old School Musical. This is one that Chrissy got for me, and I know nothing about it. I haven't tried it yet. But it's another super rare game one. If you're wondering why some of these are randomly in protectors, it's because I wanted to put the ones that I finish in them, so that I could just chuck them on the side. But I had some random ones left over, so I just started putting them on random games. Up next is Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Yeah, it's just basically Pokemon Go, innit? But playing it in a Pokemon world rather than walking around. What's got here? We have Rive Ultimate Edition. Yeah, it's like a little game where you roll around in a little tank thing shooting stuff, if I remember rightly. Kind of has a bit of a Blaster Master kind of vibe to it. Alright, up next we have Slime Sand Super Slime Edition. I'm pretty sure this is like a Meat Boy clone, but yeah, again, I haven't played that one. The Switch is my least played system, you see. This is one that I played the hell out of and I really enjoyed, which was Snake Pass. I completed this on the Xbox One as well with all the achievements. It's a little physics-based platformer where you have to like control the body of your snake to like cling on to things and stuff. Really, really good game. I think this is the only way you can get a physical of it though. I have to start stacking these differently. Up next is SteamWorld Quest, Hand of Gilgamesh. Or Gilgamesh, I don't know. It's Gilgamesh, isn't it? Yeah, it's a little 2D RPG game. It looks, the art style looks a bit like kind of Child of Light, that kind of thing. But the combat's all done with cards, so yeah, it's quite fun. Okay, we're cutting to the end of this now. Next one up is Stranger Things 3, the game. I also have this on the PS4. I've yet to play it on either, but it's like a little isometric-y horror game, isn't it? That's all I know about it. Up next is Super Mario 3D All-Stars. I've only played Super Mario 64 on this, and I haven't yet finished it. I was streaming it, so I need to go back and finish that. But yeah, a nice lazy port from Nintendo. Up next is Super Mario Odyssey. I was loving this game, but then Chrissy may have taken it away from me and sat there and played a hell of a lot more of it. And then I ended up in the same boat as Legend of Zelda, where I'd seen so much of it that it just felt like I was replaying it. Okay, this is one I don't really know much about. It's like a remake or collection of games, old games or something, I think. It's the Toki-Tori collection. No idea. It's one that Chrissy gave to me. I don't know about it, I haven't played it. So. And the final little normal box is Unbox Newbie's Adventure. It's one I've played on the PS4. Basically, you're a little box and you're like a little delivery guy or something, if I remember rightly, and you just platform around. It's like a collectathon platformer. But what makes it weird is the fact that you're a box, so you roll the box around, but you don't have the greatest control over it because it just clunks about, and if you don't get it right, it can fall off things. It's really weird, but I quite enjoyed this. And the two final ones are big box version of Hero Land. It's one that I had to buy because Big Game Al made me buy it on a shelf game. I already have it on the PS4, but I haven't played it there either. It's written by one of the people who wrote Mother 3, isn't it? So apparently the story's alright, but apparently the gameplay's a bit crap on it. But I have to give it a shot. And the final one is in this big case, which is Panzer Dragoon. So yeah, it's the one that was made to look like a American Saturn case, wasn't it? So, but yeah, I haven't opened this yet either, so I will get around to it, but that was a limited run release. So yeah, that's the Switch stuff. I will put this away and I'll come back with another small collection. Okay, up next, it'll go Dreamcast, I think. So yeah, we'll just crack on. So we've got 4-Wheel Thunder. I haven't actually played this yet, but it looks like a pretty fun little off-road game. Ain't gonna work if I stand them there, so I ain't gonna have no space. I have to start stacking them. The one everyone's got in the Dreamcast collection is Choo Choo Rocket. We have Dead or Alive 2. It's a game I put a hell of a lot of time into as a kid. I always remember that dude in the, is his name Zach or something? One in the silvery suit that looks like a gay Teletubby. We got F1 World Grand Prix. Yeah, little F1 game. We have Ferrari 355 Challenge. Yeah, this is quite fun. I always found it weird as a kid that you could only do like the in-car view on it, but it makes sense. It's like a sim racer, isn't it? We have Fighting Force 2. It's like 3D beat 'em up game. It's not great, but it's one of those ones that's so bad it's quite entertaining. Then we have Fur Fighters. I remember playing this years ago. I haven't played it since I picked it up again. Isn't it just like a brawler where you fight each other? I can't remember. I don't know. Can't remember. I remember playing it a lot as a kid, but I really don't remember much about it. Up next we have House of the Dead 2. Everyone knows what House of the Dead is. We have Hydro Thunder. I really like the port of this on the Xbox Live Arcade. It's really good fun. But yeah, followed up by this version. There's also an N64 version, isn't there? Yeah, it's like a little jet ski, well not jet ski, like motorboat racing game. Up next is Iron Aces. Yeah, it's a little dogfighting-y kind of game. Then we have Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. Yeah, this is... I preferred this version to the PS2 one, just because the graphics were better. But for some reason I found the control of the PS1 version. I found the control of the PS1 version better, I don't know why, but... yeah, a bit of Legacy of Kain. Then we have Mag Force Racing. Yeah, it's like a futuristic racing game where you're in these giant, weird, like, I don't know how to pronounce, don't know how to really explain it. Can you see what they are? Yeah, that's your spaceshipy thing, and you literally bounce off walls. It's awful. Then we have MDK2. Yeah, it's like a little third-person shooting action game. Quite fun. Sorry, getting a bit going through these pretty quick now. MSR, which is this what slowly but surely became Project Gotham? Because this has the kudos rating like system in it as well, doesn't it? For all your like drifts and getting close to things and stuff. But yeah, decent racer on the Dreamcast. Then we have MTV Skateboarding featuring Andy McDonald. When I finished Tony Hawk's 2 on the Dreamcast, I was starved for more skateboarding games, and I remember picking this up, and it was awful, but I put a lot of time into it because I wanted another skater game. Remember rightly, this has System of a Down's what song is it? I can't remember what song it is, but it was always stuck in my head after playing it. Damn it, that's going to annoy me. Does it say on the back? Sugar is the name of it. That's what I'm pretty sure it was. But then we have NBA 2K. So yeah, people really liked these sports games back on the Dreamcast, didn't they? So it was alright. I played quite a bit of that with my mate Nick when I was a kid. I've also got NBA Showtime, NBA on NBC. I haven't played this. I picked this up in a bundle probably a while ago now. This is a bigger collection than I thought it was. Never mind. This might be the last one I put in this video then. We have Phantasy Star Online. I have a feeling you can actually get back online with this, can't you? With some people who've got some dedicated servers running for it somewhere. I have to keep going up that way, I think. Then we have, yeah, Planet Ring, but it comes in this thinner case. Yeah, never actually played this. I don't even know what it is, really. I think it's some kind of puzzly thing, but yeah, I don't know. Then we have Power Stone. Yeah, they're like little kind of, you're stuck in an arena and you battle it out. Is it up 4 people you can play as? Like 4 and 4, not 4 and 4, like 4 people against each other. It's quite fun, just a little fighting game. So gonna have to still keep going up this pile. And with that we have the sequel, we have Power Stone 2. I think this one's getting quite pricey. But yeah, luckily I picked that one up ages ago. Then we have Ready to Rumble Boxing. Yeah, it's just an arcadey boxing game. I can't remember if it's this one or the second one, but one of them lets you play as what's this called? Michael Jackson with his rhinestone boxing glove. Can't remember if it's this one though, but it must have cost me 99p from Cash Generator. Up next we have the Dreamcast version of Resident Evil 3. Yeah, everyone's played Resident Evil 3, haven't they? Then the one that was originally an exclusive for ages, which was Code Veronica. This I've never finished this one. I always get to like the second area, or like the second disc. Is it you play as, is it Chris you play as? I can't remember. Yeah. And yeah, I've always just sucked from there onwards and never finished it. Then we have San Francisco Rush 2049. It's just a futuristic racing game, isn't it? There's an N64 version of that that's stupidly expensive. Then we have Shadow Man, another game I really enjoyed. To be honest, I've only ever finished it once, and I finished it on the N64 version. But I think I've got every version of this. I don't know. I might actually. I think that every time, but I think I might be missing the PS1 version. But that's the awful version of it. Then we have Shenmue. Yeah, everyone knows what Shenmue is. We'll just skip past it. It used to be quite expensive. It's coming down in price now though, since it's been re-released like everywhere. Then we have Sonic Adventure. Yeah, this was great at the time. It's very dated if you play it now though. Very dated. Then we have Space Channel 5. Annoyingly, this does not have any of the artwork. When this Chrissy found this for me, and it has the disc, and somebody's tore the front off the manual and put that as the front and left the rest of the manual in tatters in the back. So I need some artwork for Space Channel 5 and a manual because that one's ruined. Then we have Rainbow Six, Eel Watch missions included or something. Yeah, I could never really get into these. They were too slow moving. Yeah, almost chucked them away. Then we have Tomb Raider Chronicles. So yeah, it's just more Tomb Raider in it. Is this Tomb Raider 5? I don't know. They all started to get a bit crap then, didn't they? Played too many of them. Then probably the Dreamcast game I put most of my time into is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. So yeah, love this. But everyone knows what that is. Almost at the end. Then we have Toy Racer. I remember playing this quite a bit, but I don't remember much about it. I really need to put the Dreamcast back on. Then we have Trick Style. There was a sequel to this, wasn't there, on the PS2? Was it Airblade? Was the sequel to it? Yeah, it's like a hoverboard Tony Hawk's game, basically. Then we have UFC. I think was this the original, like the first Ultimate Fighting Championship game? I remember thinking it was quite brutal when I played it back in the day. But yeah, it's pretty tame. It's quite fun though. Then we have V-Rally 2. All these old rally games, I literally just bounce around like crazy on. I don't know why. I can't keep on the track. I just pinball around it all the time. Then we have Virtua Tennis, one of the few sports games that are actually really good. I don't know, something about them, they're just nice and arcadey feeling, and I don't know, just like them. They're just good fun. That's why I have Virtua Tennis 2 as well. And the final Dreamcast game is one that I put a lot of time into the demo of this, so I was happy to grab this when I did. Just Wacky Races. Yeah, it's just a little kart racer, but it's just good fun. So, oh, do I call that there? And I could do other small collections again in something else? Or do I put another one in? Oh, I don't know. Let's do one more. I'm going to find one more small collection. Okay, and the last little collection for this video. I might do another, like a part 2 of this with other small collections for a few more random systems if people enjoy this, because I've got a few other smaller ones. But I'm going to do my NES collection because it's not very big. Start up with one of my favourite games of all time on the NES. It is Blue Shadow. So yeah, this is in real nice shape, this one. It's yeah, it's like a little it's got a different name somewhere else. But yeah, you play like a little ninja kind of guy. I can't remember what the name of it is. But yeah, it's really good. I recommend this to anyone. Then we have one that I've picked up recently and not tried. It is Dead Tomb. It was one of those ones done by Limited Run Games. I don't know if this is a new game or a game that wasn't finished or if it's a re-release. I don't know. But it's like a little, it looks like a little dungeon crawling, almost like, I don't know, it looks kind of point and clicky and dungeon crawling at the same time. So I don't know, know nothing about it. It was one that Chrissy surprised me with. Then we have Double Dragon. Yeah, everyone knows what Double Dragon is. And of course the one that I was shocked that I didn't have, and I got this off of OW not long ago, which is Super Mario Bros. 3. That's all of my boxed NES games. I don't have many, but I do have some loose cards. So, these are in no particular order, I don't think. Maybe they might be in somewhat of an order, I don't know. First up, we have Bart vs. the Space Mutants. Yeah, the most obtuse game ever. Like, literally. I don't even know why I showed the back of it. No idea. Yeah, you just go around spray painting things purple on the first level, don't you? And not many people ever got past the first level, did they? Where we shall stack these up here. Stack them around that way. Then we have Blaster Master. Yeah, a little game where you're a little tank thing and you kind of go around shooting stuff. You can get out your tank and do some platforming and that. It's a fun little game, actually. There's some versions of it now on the those newer versions. Blaster Master Zero, isn't there? I think there was a PS1 Blaster Master? I can't remember. They got DuckTales. Yeah, little Capcom platformer. I used to play the second one as a kid way more than this, but sadly the second one's quite expensive and I don't have it anymore. So I need to track that down at some point. But yeah, DuckTales. I do need to also get the remaster of that. Then we have one which has a big hole in it. I didn't realise this when I bought it, but it was cheap, which is Dragon's Lair. Look at that big chunk in that. Alright, then what we got? We have, for some reason, I bought this by accident off the internet. I think Eddie wanted this, actually. I'll have to speak to him. There's an American copy of Fester's Quest. So, I actually haven't got any way of playing American games. I know it's meant to be quite easy to do, but never got around to it. And you've got the odd ones in little slipcase things. We've got Marble Madness. It's a little game where you roll a marble around over little obstacle courses. Good fun. I don't know where I'm putting these. They're all going to start to fall, aren't they? I know they are. What else we got here? We have... Oh, this one's got a manual in it, slip. McDonald Land. I can't remember much about this. I think it's a platformer. I think it was quite a bad one. Because it's the McDonald's treasure game on... Is it on the Mega Drive that's meant to be good? This one? I don't know. I have played it. It's just not sitting in my head very often. Well, much. So it can't have been that good. Then what do we have? Oh, we have Mega Man. Yeah, recently in a video I was on about how I need to beat some Mega Man games on some cartridges. So, yeah, I need to do that. I need to do it to get some kind of my gamer status back. Actually beat a Mega Man game on one of these cartridges. Then we have Mega Man 2. So, one that's completely out of order, if anything, one I picked up the other day, which was Battle of Olympus. Yeah, it's meant to be like a Zelda 2 style game. Still haven't given it a shot yet, because I'm very lazy. Then we have Mega Man 3. We have Power Blade. I can't remember what this is. Isn't it some kind of platformer? That's a good shot. If you don't know what it is on the NES, it's probably a platformer. Now, I remember looking at it. I can't remember. I don't know. I put it in to test it to see if it worked, and I never went back to it. Need to play it. Then I have Shadowgate. Yeah, it's like a dungeon crawler. It's alright, actually. So, yeah. It's got gold back on it, so it's got a battery in it. Probably doesn't work anymore. It's been a couple of years since I tried to use that. Then we have Super Mario Brothers. I got this one off OWL. I already had the Mario Duck Hunt one, but as a kid I always had the single release, so yeah, I wanted that. So wouldn't mind getting a box for that, to be honest with you. So there's the Mario Brothers Duck Hunt one. The one that I didn't have as a kid. This is it used to confuse me because I used to go around my mate's house and play his NES, and he always had this one with Duck Hunt, and I was like, why's your one got Duck Hunt and mine ain't? But I was a stupid kid. Then we have a nice LJN title, Terminator 2. It's not a good game. Then we have Tetris 2. Yeah, it's just Tetris with extra modes, isn't it? Can't remember, is that the one that let you cascade things? So like you'd clear things and lines would drop? I can't remember. It's been a long time since I played it. Ah, crap. This one has a manual with it, which is Time Lord. Again, I can't remember what this is. I played this when I picked it up. I must have picked it up about a year or two ago. I played it and I thought it was quite fun, but it hasn't stuck in my head. I don't often plug the NES in because I don't often pick up titles for it. I think I may have got this in a box from the Retro. I can't remember. Which was a Turbo Racing. Got another gold bit on the back, so I guess it has a battery in it. I don't think I played it. And the final one that I actually beat as a kid, and I've tried to do it again since, and I suck at it, which is Turtles. Yeah, I used to love it as a kid. It's awful, really. It's stupidly hard. I used to have the Turtles 2 arcade one that I played the hell out of as well, but as an idiot, I sold that when I was younger. So yeah, I need to crack on with the NES and play a bit more of it. I don't know why. It looks weird on a like flat screen TV, doesn't it? I do have a CRT to play it on, but that's in the bedroom, and I don't think the girlfriend will appreciate me sitting in the bedroom playing the NES when she's trying to sleep or something. So, but yeah, screw it, I'll set it up in there, see how it goes. Yeah, that's a few little systems that little collections for systems. I've got other ones which I could do, like PSP. I don't have many games for. Don't have many for the, well, I've got quite a few for the Master System. No, not Master System, for the Game Gear, but a couple of boxed ones. I don't have much for the Master System. Don't have much for the DS, really. Don't know. If you're interested in any of the other smaller systems, I could always drag them out and show. Like Mega CD, I don't have money for the Mega CD. What else do I have? I'm trying to think. Mega Drive. I realised I have more Mega Drive games than I thought I did the other day, because I moved them, and yeah, they've taken up quite a big wall. But it ain't many. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to shut up. So, yeah, if you like the idea of me doing these smaller collections together in one video, let me know. If these collections ever get big enough, they'll slowly just become their own videos. But it's systems I only pick up when I get chances to. I don't chase them that, like, obsessively. So anyway, have fun, people. I'm going to bugger off.